Ever wondered about the last existing Buddhist kingdom in the world? Welcome to Bhutan, a gem hidden in the heart of the eastern Himalayas. Flanked by China to the north and India to the south, east and west, Bhutan is a realm of untouched beauty and serene spirituality. Picture a kingdom nestled among the highest mountains in the world, where the air is as crisp as the fresh spring water trickling down the snowy peaks. This is Bhutan, a country that has been able to maintain its unique identity and culture, despite being sandwiched between two of the world's most populous nations. Bhutan is not just a country, it's a testament to the power of preservation and the strength of tradition. It is the last existing Buddhist kingdom in the world, a place where the ancient and the modern coexist in a harmonious blend. Here, the old ways of life are not considered outdated, but are revered and celebrated. Even in the 21st century, Bhutan remains deeply rooted in its Buddhist practices. The sound of prayer wheels spinning, the sight of prayer flags fluttering in the wind, the scent of incense wafting from temples, these are not just aspects of Bhutanese life, they are the very essence of it. Bhutan's rich cultural tapestry is woven with threads of ancient traditions, folklore, and religious practices. The country's unique customs and rituals are integral to its identity, passed down through generations, from the ancient times of the Drukpa lineage to the present day. This kingdom, hidden in the folds of the mighty Himalayas, is a world within a world. It's a place where happiness is valued over material wealth, where nature is revered, and where every mountain, river, and valley has a story to tell. Bhutan is a country that invites you to step back in time, to experience a way of life that has remained largely unchanged for centuries. It's a place where the past and present coalesce, creating a timeless aura of tranquility and peace. And this is just the beginning of the Bhutanese tale. So how did Bhutan come to be, you may wonder? Well, our journey begins thousands of years ago, when Bhutan was home to several indigenous tribes. These early inhabitants lived in harmony with the land, hunting, gathering, and farming on the rugged terrain of the Himalayas. Around the 7th century, something transformative happened. Buddhism arrived in Bhutan, carried by the great Tibetan king, Songtsen Gampo. He built two significant Buddhist temples in Bhutan, Jambai Lakang in Bumthang and Kichu Lakang in Paro, marking the beginning of a spiritual revolution in the country. Then in the 9th century, a saint named Padmasambhava, popularly known as Guru Rinpoche, further propagated Buddhism. He left an indelible imprint on Bhutanese culture and religion, with his teachings shaping the country's unique identity. Fast forward to the 17th century, and you'll find the formation of Bhutan's early government. A Tibetan monk and military leader named Ngawang Namgyal unified the country under a dual system of governance, combining religious and administrative rule. He established himself as the first Jabdrung Rinpoche, a title passed down through generations, and his regime laid the foundation for a distinctly Bhutanese state. But Bhutan's journey didn't stop there. In the early 20th century, the winds of change blew again. This time, it was the establishment of the monarchy. In 1907, the powerful chieftains of Bhutan elected Ujin Wangchuck as the first Druk Gyalpo, or Dragon King, marking the start of the Wangchuck dynasty that still rules today. From its beginnings as a land of tribes to its transformation under the influence of Buddhism, from the establishment of a dual system of governance to the rise of the monarchy, Bhutan's history is a rich tapestry of culture, religion, and governance. The seeds of the modern Bhutanese nation were thus sown, and the story of this fascinating kingdom continues to unfold, each chapter more intriguing than the last. Stay with us as we delve deeper into Bhutan's journey towards modernization in our next scene. But how did Bhutan evolve into the nation we know today? This question leads us onto a fascinating journey, a journey of modernization, spearheaded by the country's visionary monarchs. In the early 20th century, Bhutan was an isolated, primarily agrarian society, with its people living much as their ancestors had for centuries. However, the winds of change began to blow with the reign of the third king, Jigme Dorji Wangchuck. Recognizing the need for modern education, he laid the foundations of Bhutan's education system, opening the gates to knowledge and opportunities for the Bhutanese people. Healthcare, too, underwent a significant evolution. From relying solely on traditional medicine, Bhutan embraced modern healthcare facilities, making them accessible even in the remotest corners of the kingdom. The life expectancy of the Bhutanese people dramatically increased, reflecting the success of these initiatives. Infrastructure development was another crucial facet of Bhutan's modernization. The introduction of roads, electricity, and telecommunications transformed the nation, bringing it closer to the global community, yet without compromising its unique cultural identity. But perhaps the most monumental shift in Bhutan's journey towards modernization was the transition to a constitutional monarchy in 2008. The fourth king, Jigme Singye Wangchuck, in an unprecedented act of enlightened leadership, voluntarily abdicated the throne in favor of his son, the fifth king, Jigme Namgyel Wangchuck, and simultaneously introduced a democratic constitution. This historic move ushered in a new era of participatory governance, ensuring that every citizen had a voice in shaping the future of the nation. The journey of Bhutan towards modernization is a testament to the nation's adaptability and resilience. It's a tale of a kingdom that dared to evolve, embracing change while staying true to its roots, its traditions, and its unique cultural ethos. And thus, Bhutan stepped boldly into the 21st century. A nation transformed, yet timeless, a testament to the power of enlightened leadership and the resilience of its people. The story of Bhutan's modernization is an inspiring journey, a testament to the power of vision and a lesson for the world. What sets Bhutan apart on the world stage? Nestled in the eastern Himalayas, this tiny nation is known not just for its stunning natural beauty, but also for its unique development philosophy of gross national happiness, or GNH for short. But what exactly is GNH? Well, it's more than just a catchy phrase. It's a profound belief that the true measure of a nation's progress should not be its gross domestic product, but the happiness and well-being of its people. Instead of focusing purely on economic growth, Bhutan's GNH philosophy emphasizes four key pillars: sustainable development, preservation of cultural values, conservation of the natural environment, and good governance. Let's take a closer look at each of these pillars, shall we? Sustainable development in Bhutan is not about mindless consumption or reckless expansion. It's about ensuring that progress today does not compromise the well-being of future generations. It's about balance and harmony, not just among people, but between people and nature. Preservation of cultural values is another integral part of GNH. In Bhutan, culture is not confined to museums or history books. It's a living, breathing part of everyday life, from the traditional dress and architecture to the vibrant festivals and spiritual practices. Speaking of nature, the conservation of the natural environment is deeply woven into Bhutan's GNH philosophy. The country is a biodiversity hotspot, home to countless species of flora and fauna. Bhutan has pledged to remain carbon neutral and has set aside over half of its land as protected areas, more than any other country in the world. And last but certainly not least, good governance is seen as key to achieving gross national happiness. It's about ensuring transparency, accountability, and fairness in all aspects of public life. It's about creating a society where every voice matters and every person has a chance to thrive. In Bhutan, happiness is more than just a feeling. It's a way of life. It's a vision of progress that values the human spirit, the richness of culture, the beauty of nature, and the strength of community over material wealth. It's a philosophy that the rest of the world could learn a lot from. So, what is life like in Bhutan? Let's dive into the heart of this serene kingdom and explore the Bhutanese way of life. Bhutan is often called the last Shangri-La, a realm where spirituality thrives in every corner. Buddhism, as the state religion, is deeply woven into the fabric of the Bhutanese society. From the fluttering prayer flags adorning the mountains to the tranquil monasteries perched on the cliffs, the essence of Buddhism is inescapable. This spiritual foundation guides the Bhutanese people in their daily life, fostering a deep sense of peace and compassion. The traditional dress of Bhutan is a vivid testament to the nation's rich cultural heritage. Men wear the go, a knee-length robe tied at the waist, and women don the kira, an ankle-length dress accompanied by a light outer jacket known as a tego. These vibrant attires, adorned with intricate patterns, are a common sight, manifesting the country's commitment to preserving its traditions. The Bhutanese cuisine, another facet of their unique lifestyle, is a delightful blend of spicy, sweet, and savory. The national dish, amadachi, a tantalizing mix of chilies and cheese, mirrors the fiery spirit of Bhutanese people. Bhutanese meals are often communal affairs, fostering a sense of unity and connection. The country's calendar is dotted with vibrant festivals, or chechis, that are a feast for the senses. These events are marked by masked dances, music, and merriment, offering a glimpse into Bhutan's rich folklore and traditions. Bhutan's commitment to environmental conservation is truly commendable. The constitution mandates that at least 60% of the country remain forested for all future generations. This respect for nature is deeply ingrained in the Bhutanese way of life, with people living in harmony with the environment. In Bhutan, tradition and nature exist in harmony. This peaceful coexistence of age-old customs and pristine nature is the essence of the Bhutanese way of life, a testament to the wisdom of this Himalayan kingdom. So, what have we learned about Bhutan? We've uncovered the unique charm of Bhutan, a kingdom that gracefully intertwines the threads of the ancient and the modern. Tucked away in the heart of the Himalayas, Bhutan remains a Buddhist kingdom, preserving its cultural heritage with utmost pride and reverence. We delved into its rich tapestry of history, tracing the arcs of its stories from the chronicles of the past to its journey towards modernization. Bhutan has shown us that progress need not mean a compromise on tradition or values. We've been introduced to the concept of gross national happiness, an innovative philosophy that places the well-being of its people above materialistic growth. This is not just a concept, but a way of life in Bhutan, where the pursuit of happiness is interwoven into the very fabric of its society. And so we bid farewell to Bhutan, a country where happiness is more than just a dream. It's a national goal.